Disclaimer, I do get quite upset and quite vulgar in this video, so please be warned and please bear with me here. Today's video topic, blackwashing, real or not?
Blackwashing,
the answer may shock
you guys
you.
are just fucking
Okay, but like, actually, is it real? The answer is no. And I'm gonna be yapping my ass off about why. Okay, hi, my name is Salem, Jasper, Sawyer, 7, whatever you know me by. If you didn't read the thumbnail, I feel I'm qualified to talk about this because I'm Blasian, specifically Russian, Cambodian, and African American. I also have some European in me, but we don't talk about that. Also, sorry the audio quality is ass. I don't have a mic, and this is being recorded on my phone outside, so, yeah. Anyways, if you've been keeping tabs on the art community within the last few months, you've likely heard of the topic blackwashing, and people saying that blackwashing characters is racist. And today, I am going to be explaining why that's entirely wrong. A lot of the controversy surrounding blackwashing I see online is mostly about people blackwashing canonically Asian characters. By the way, the term blackwashing, 1, is not a thing, and 2, is inherently racist towards African American people, and it's also a microaggression. The correct term we should be using is race bending. For some reason, this is specifically a problem in the DDLC community, which, personally, I refuse to touch that fandom with a 10-foot pole, but I'm sure if you're in the DDLC community, you've probably seen an animation by a user named Cauliflower, with the main 4 DDLC girls being Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, and Monica, to the song An Idle Brain Invites the Devil In. This video pissed off a lot of people, specifically white people. Now, I'm going to be debunking all of the main claims made by people who think blackwashing is, and I quote, just as bad as whitewashing. There are multiple reasons why this is untrue. 1, white people are not a minority in America. Now, this might be a little bit of a controversial take, but I think that the reason a lot of non-black, non-Asian white people get all pissy about blackwashing is because they're trying to victimize themselves when, again, white people are not a minority. You guys are not victims of racism. 2, I normally see this claim said in regards to race bending canonically Asian characters to be black, which people used to say is Asian erasure. And to that I say, the implication that making an Asian character black is Asian erasure is inherently racist, not only towards black people, but towards Asian people too. Because that claim implies Blasian people just don't exist, and that Southern Asian people don't exist either? 3, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, a large majority of the time somebody race bends a character they like to be black, it is out of love because they see themselves in the characters or they want to see what their favorite characters would look like if they were black too. Which I can see why people do this because a lot of canonically black characters in media are poorly written caricatures of black people, such as the sassy black girl trope or the disposable black girlfriend trope, which are heavily overused in a lot of representation in media because it's written by white people. I can also tell you again without a shadow of a doubt that almost all of the time, whitewashing a canonically POC character, be them black, Mexican, Asian, Indian, etc., is almost always done with malicious intent and its cultural erasure. Now, contrary to what the little racist white kids on the internet may say, I'm not saying that white people do not have, quote, culture of their own. What I am saying, however, is that POC culture was forged out of us overcoming racism, slavery, discrimination, and segregation. White people in America for hundreds of years have been lent to enact acts of violence and bigotry towards us. By making a POC character white, you're erasing that entire part of the character's history. For the entire concept of blackwashing and blackwashing being just as bad as whitewashing is a microaggression. Need I explain more? Okay, second claim. Blackwashing is racist towards white people? Yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You cannot fundamentally be racist towards white people in America. Why? 1, take a shot every time I have to say this. White people are not a minority. What you little racist 13-year-olds on TikTok think racism is not actually what it is. Racism isn't just discrimination against someone of a certain skin tone, and if you think that, you need to go back to 6th grade history. Racism in and of itself is, again, not just discrimination and or not liking a certain skin tone. Racism is hundreds and hundreds of years of violence, slavery, discrimination, segregation, and literal torture, which, again, white people did not go through in Northern America. Racism towards black people for hundreds of years, especially during the slave trade, wasn't just black people forcibly working for white people. They beat us, tortured us, and turned our skin into leather for shoes and furniture. They cut up black babies to use as fishing lure. They would torture us in the streets and then lynch us. That is racism. Racism is also the discrimination of Asian American immigrants, so much so to the point where they were selling Jap hunting license. And there were many Asian entrapment camps all over America. That is racism. The subsequent hunt, torture, and enslavement of Mexican and Hispanic people by ICE and ICE detention centers, aka concentration camps, where Hispanic and Mexican children are being raped, tortured, and beaten is racism. You fundamentally cannot be racist towards the group of people who have been historically doing this to POC people in America for hundreds of years. Third claim, blackwashing is Asian erasure. I said this before, this is implying that Asian people, 1, can't be black, and 2, can't be dark-skinned. Genuinely, are you guys retarded? My final claim, blackwashing can never and will never do as much damage as whitewashing does. As whitewashing actively harms multiple communities that have historically been discriminated against. Blackwashing does not inherently take away years of culture towards an already discriminated against group, because for the final time, white people are not a minority. Also, this part is unscripted, but I think that white people going after people who blackwash characters and that white people saying that blackwashing is racist towards them is genuinely just them trying to hurt black people and people of color for just seeing themselves in a character. Yeah. Anyways, back to the script. Sorry for getting heated about that. It's just genuinely really upsetting seeing hordes of little racist white people trying to act like they're being victimized and subsequently try to back up their baseless bullshit claims by using another minority as cannon fodder to shoot back that blackwashing is racist. Anyways, let's laugh at a bunch of these racist little dumbasses.
I am going to say this before, I'm not encouraging you to seek out these people and harass them and harm them. I hope that if they were ill-informed, that this video will help them. But honestly, most of them probably weren't, so if you're going to laugh at these people, please keep it in the comment section of this video. If I find out somebody's been harassed because you watched this video, then purposely want to target them, 1, I do not condemn that shit and I will report and block you from my channel. And 2, you're just being an ass.
Anyways, let's laugh at these little racist dumbasses. Anyways, that was not very fun, but if you were genuinely ill-informed on the topic before, I hope that this video, as harsh and as vulgar as it was, managed to change your opinion, and I do want everyone watching this to know that I was passionate and quite upset when I was recording this video, because again, the systematic oppression of Black and Asian people such as myself have to go through on a daily basis, and seeing these poorly disguised microaggressions against my community, culture, and heritage be so heavily peddled as a correct opinion did set me off. This part is unscripted again, but luckily I have seen a lot more people on TikTok and YouTube vouch for blackwashing, quote unquote. And I'm hoping, from what I've seen recently, that the general opinion about blackwashing is starting to lighten. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully learned something from it. Anyways, bye!
Sorry, I don't.